before we get to the draft, I just wanted to say that this video is sponsored by me. I've been putting a lot of time into creating fine art behind the scenes. This is a scanning view of my first piece. It's a very, very high quality large print printed on metal. I'm going to show you how big it is here in a second. So this is the Photoshop file, and we're going to zoom in, see how far we can go. So this is what the piece looks like from far out, and you keep zooming in, keep zooming in, keep zooming in. So this is how large the as printed resolution is. And the piece is absolutely massive. It's 4 feet by 3 feet wide, printed on very high quality shiny aluminum, so that where you see these white parts is actually going to be aluminum, and it's going to shine through the ink, and it looks really, really nice. So if you're interested in getting yourself a piece, you can go to calebgannon.com/product. This symbol is actually the title of the thing. It means anthropos in the ancient Cypriot syllabary, which was a language before the Greek alphabet. So if you're interested in this, you can go to that website. There will be a link in the description. And I know this is not within the price range of most people. There's going to be posters and other cheaper prints coming soon, but I wanted to get the highest quality piece I could possibly produce out for those who are interested. So check the description, enjoy the draft. Hello and welcome to more Corset Cube. I'm really enjoying this format. It's just got like all the fun things you can do. It's got Door to Nothingness. It's got like Lightning Bolt, which is a great card, Time Warp, like just all the cards that I enjoy playing. It's got Soren's Vengeance. I think I'm going to start off with Lightning Bolt. I know Door to Nothingness is a meme, but it's definitely not a card you first pick. You wheel that card and then you decide if you're a Door to Nothingness deck or not. The thing about this iteration of this cube is that mono red seems to be very strong. So things like Lightning Bolt is good in two senses. It's good if you end up in mono red, but it's also a good way to kill like their Goblin Lord or Bolt Hound to make sure you don't die. So I think I'm going to start off there. Even if I end up drafting like a 5-color like Door to Nothingness sweet deck, you're going to need some cheap interaction just to survive. There's a Primeval Titan. I do enjoy me a Primeval Titan. Boomerang's a lot of fun. Sheevan Reef, Goblin Grenade. You can also twin cast with Soren's Vengeance is cool, but I think this is the most powerful card in the pack. And there's an Obstinate Baloth too, which we could wheel. So pretty happy about that. Cultivate, Maze Mind Tome, Gift of Paradise, Kaikar. I really want to make this card work, but I don't know. I don't know how well it will work. And then I guess Cone of Flame as well. This card's quite nice, right? You draw a bunch of cards and then you gain a bunch of life. But I think I like Cultivate more than Gift of Paradise, so I'm just going to take Cultivate. It fixes our mana quite well. Sets us up to Primeval Titan, Fungal Rebirth. Return a permanent card from your graveyard, and if a creature died, make Saproling. So basically, like, if they kill your creature, you get that back. I like Reclamation Sage. There's a lot of important artifacts and enchantments, like Sphinx's Tutelage, Pyromancer's Goggles, Engineered Plague. So being able to kill that seems important. You can go infinite with Nexus of Fate. I don't really want to be doing that. Beacon of Unrest is also fun. Just reanimate a creature. And then you can keep doing that over and over. But I'm just going to take Rex Sage. There's just too many things that I would like to kill. Wood Elves helps us get Forest. I don't think dual lands are in this cube. Maybe they are. I don't actually remember. But this still helps with the ramp theme. I like Treetop Village. That's actually a really good land to get with Primeval Titan. Icon of Ancestry is good if we end up going like Elves. I have Elf Shaman and things like that. And this is a very high value card. It's better in Goblins, but it's still very, very good. I don't know how much support there is for Elves, actually, because that would be nice to have, but I think I'm just going to take Wood Elves. Played a little bit safe. Ooh, I guess there are some Elves here. Dwen. Other Elves get +1/+1. Whenever it attacks, you gain 1 life for each Elf. That's fine. We could take Llanowar Visionary. I don't know what Scapeshift combos there are. And then Nicol Bolas is calling out to me. I'm going to take the Visionary, though. I think it's overall just like a good card, something I would like to have. And then we can hope that Bolas comes around. Then we can do some cool stuff. Leaf Gilder. I really regret passing Icon of Ancestry here. Because I mean, I'm seeing a lot of Elves. I should have been paying more attention in my previous draft. So it's between this and Wild Growth. Wild Growth is nice in the sense that you can cast it turn 1. And then we have, like, with all these 3-drops, I think I'm going to take this. Because playing this turn 1 and then a 3-drop on turn 2 is way better than a 2-drop on turn 2 and then a 3-drop. It's just a whole turn faster. Okay, now we get A lot of cool cards. There's a Rampant Growth, Skin Shifter. It can become a 4/4, Trample, 2/2 Flying, and 08. I guess we just take Rampant Growth. We're going deep on the ramp. I know there was a Soren's Vengeance there, but I'd rather establish myself and then decide what I'm doing with all of this mana. Farseek notably cannot grab forests, so you need duels for that to work. Part of me wants to take Door to Nothingness and play Door to Nothingness ramp, and I guess that's what I'm going to be doing. It's just the most fun thing here. Thorn Lieutenant, it is also an elf. I don't think Icon of Ancestry comes around, but this also is a good use of mana. This pumps my elves as well. Okay, I'm very sad I passed the Icon. I could also take a Rootbound Crag, but we'll take this. I don't think Icon comes around. I think it was in this pack or the next one. But there's also the Elf Lord, and we could go like mono green elf beatdowns. Yeah, I think it was the next pack. Engineered Plague is actually a pretty good sideboard card. Otherwise, there's Opt and Swiftfoot Boost, Hexproof, and Haste. I'm going to take Engineered Plague for the sideboard. Vivictus is Maudie, sure. Scapeshift, Ulcerate. I really don't know what Scapeshift is there for, so we'll take Ulcerate. Stormtide Leviathan. Okay, so someone took our other green Elf Lord. Probably just, there was nothing else in the pack. So we could end up like Jund. Well, that's a card. I do love me a Chromatic Orrery. We can ramp into it very quickly. The problem that I have currently is that I don't have a good number of colored permanents, but this helps me activate Door to Nothingness. I could try and wheel it. I think people were memeing that I take this way too quickly, but I'm still just going to take it way too quickly and be happy about it. It's such a good card. It's card draw. It does things. Icy Manipulator, Primal Might, Sublime Epiphany, Preordain, I guess if I need that. Flood of Tears doesn't do a whole lot here. Part of me wants to take Epiphany, but I don't have too many combos with it. So I'm just going to take Icy Manipulator and then maybe try and wheel Primal Might. Don't think I'm playing Stormtide Leviathan. I might play this, largely because it's 3 colors that triggers Orrery. But I think the main game plan here is ramp into Door to Nothingness. That seems like way more fun than doing elf stuff. Ooh, a lot of green stuff here. I like Vivian Reed more than Elder Gargaroth. It gets creatures and lands, and she kills stuff. I like that. I'd love to wheel Elder Gargaroth. I think this is probably one of the best cards I could ask for in a deck like this, but I think with this particular deck where I'm trying to ramp into big nonsense stuff, I'd rather have a Planeswalker and then hope to wheel the Gargaroth. I don't think it's coming around, but you never know. Plow Under, Nissa Vastwood Seer, Elvish Mystic. I mean, this is going to be a pretty slow Plow Under, so I think I maybe just want a Nissa, because she will be able to flip pretty easily. I'm going to take Elvish Mystic, actually. I think that effect is pretty rare. Seedborn Muse, Nightpack Ambusher, Soren Markov. I actually really am a fan of Soren Markov. Seedborn Muse doesn't... it actually does let us combo with Door to Nothingness, right? We play Door to Nothingness and win immediately. That's interesting, but I don't think worth it, because it doesn't do much else. I guess Icy Manipulator is the only thing. So... I could take Cavalier of Night or Soren instead. The triple black is very challenging, but I didn't come here to not draft triple black stuff. I kind of like Cavalier of Night, actually. That seems pretty nice with whatever we got going on here. Sisay's Ring, Rite of Flourishing. Each player draws extra cards, play additional lands. I mean, do I just play Rites of Flourishing here and just go really deep? No, I think I take... it is a green permanent, but I guess I'm going to have plenty of those with Chromatic Orrery. I could take Sisay's Ring, but how much ramp do I actually need? Because I already have a lot. I'm going to take Sign in Blood. Arbor Elf helps quite a bit. Sphinx of Uthun actually is a decent top-end card, but this makes the mana very challenging. It goes from okay, we're probably Jund and that's fine, to you must draw Chromatic Orrery to have a chance at winning. And Arbor Elf does go well with Wild Growth. Basically, do I want to draft a reasonable deck with just elves and beating down, or an absurd deck? And I think the answer is an absurd deck. You don't draft Core Set Cube to draft reasonable stuff. Elixir helps me not die. This again, we could have gone elves, done that, and you'd have an elves deck. But when do you ever get the chance to draft the Door to Nothingness Primetime Sphinx of Uthun Chromatic Orrery deck? Only in Core Set Cube. So here we are. I've played Tribal Synergy so many times in my life. Yeah, I'll take Elixir. You never know. You just never know. Sylvan Ranger helps with our colored mana. I do like Omniscience, but that's going to be like, if I'm casting Omniscience, I can play everything in my deck anyway. I don't know of any ways to cheat it in. Evolutionary Leap is also interesting. I can like play Wood Elves, sacrifice it to get Cavalier of Night or something, but I'm just going to guarantee I get my mana on time. Hornet's Nest, Ravenous Rats, Chandra the Firebrand. She can copy not too much. I'll just take the rats. The main reason for taking rats over other green cards. Ooh, I like Court of Calling. Yeah, I'll take Court of Calling. The reason for rats is it's black, so like we can draw more cards off Orrery, because that is actually something you need to consider. Priest of the Bloodright makes a 5/5 demon, and it is black versus just Plow Under, which helps. Honestly, I kind of like the Flying Demon more. There's our Vampire Sovereign, Doomed Necromancer. Okay, I mean, and we get Sarkin. I don't have any. I do have one dragon, so that's something to look at least. Ooh, so Nissa Worldwaker untaps 4 forests. City of Brass helps with our mana situation. Coat of Arms again if we went elves, but everyone's drafted elves. And then Troll Ascetic is actually a very good card. So out of this pack, the 2 cards I want most for my deck are Nissa and City of Brass. I think I probably just have to take City of Brass and try and wheel Nissa. Green seemed pretty open, and I already have more than enough playables, so I want to make sure my mana gets there first, and then do other things. Primordial Hydra, double the counters. Ooh, that seems fun. Ignite's good. Silklash Spider Killing Flyers is good. Runescar Demon I would probably play. I could also just take Evolving Wilds, actually. Let's just take Evolving Wilds, and then I can wheel, something good from that pack. Ooh, Agent of Treachery. That's something I don't mind ramping into, because this only gets forests. Enchantress is fine. The other option, I guess, is Inferno Titan, because I am playing red. Maybe I like Inferno Titan more. It is a Titan. I only have 1 blue card, and like that card is almost never getting cast. But I do have Door to Nothingness, so like I am going to be playing at least 1 or 2 islands. I'm going to take the Titan. It's just going to be more consistent in the deck. Sulphur Springs, probably what I need. I'd like Crucible, but I don't really have any combos with it. I mean, Evolving Wilds, Crucible, sure, but we're just going to take Springs so I can have some semblance of mana. Dismal Backwater. I like Teferi's Tutelage, actually, but I think if I'm trying to play Sphinx of Uthun, this is somewhat necessary. Although, Sigiled Sword of Valerian. I have a lot of creatures. I can ramp into it and then just equip it to like a Sylvan Ranger. It also makes White Knights for Chromatic Orrery for whatever that's worth. It's not worth a lot, but it does do that. Because I'm probably not playing this or this. Probably not playing Elvish Champion either. Yeah, we're gonna take the Backwater, I guess. Okay, Adaptive Automaton, Nicol the Ravager. Now that's a card to splash, and I can flap that. I can flap that card. I can flip it as well. I'm down for that. Primeval Bounty, Sky Diamond helps with the blue. There's also Murder. I don't actually have much removal, although maybe Massacre Worm helps with that. I think I'm going to take my first Murder, because Sky Diamond does help with Nicol Bolas. I do have Dismal Backwater. I'm going to take this. I need to be able to kill stuff. Field of the Dead somehow does not work in this deck. I do like Rada Heart of Keld, and I like Verdant Haven. I can enchant a forest with oh, I didn't get my Arbor Elf. Okay, that's different. Wow, Elves is actually a good deck. I should have paid more attention. I think again, this is like the common thing I mentioned. If you want to win, just draft the Elves deck, but you can do that every day of the week. You can't draft this deck in any other format. I'm gonna take Rada, I think, because we're gonna have a bunch of lands in play, and she can simultaneously win the game and help us hit all of our lands so we can activate Door to Nothingness. We'll take Troll Ascetic so that sometimes we don't die. I like Silklash Spider, but I also actually really like Spectral Sailor and Runescar Demon. I think we take the Demon, actually. That's quite nice. Here we take Dragon Skull Summit. Although Chandra's Ignition in this deck, actually. I have some chunky boys and that could just like wipe everything. Now we'll take Dragon Skull. Wildfire. Not really good in my deck. I'll take Crucible, I guess. Or if someone else is playing Wildfire. Poison Departure. Not playing any of these. Grim Return. Alright, this is quite the perfect deck. I say perfect lightly. Okay, what are we doing here? Like Nicol Bolas, Cultivate, Reclamation Sage, Murder, Visionary Wood Elves, Sarkon. I don't think I'm playing Sarkon. Double Red's a lot to ask for. Oh, I guess I have 2 dragons. Something to look at. We'll see what cards I'm cutting though. Probably don't have to main deck Elixir. Probably not main decking Ravenous Rats. I like Ulcerate. I need, you know, some way to kill stuff. Cultivate, Murder, Icy Manips. Maybe Priest is a bit ambitious. I like Cavalier though. This is also another way to kill stuff, and I have a lot of creatures with CMC 3 or less. Triple black though is hard. it's gonna be difficult. Maybe something like this is where I'm supposed to be. I can save double black and double blue for like later in the game. I'm okay with that. Chord of Calling. So I can chord at instant speed for like an instant speed Primeval Titan or Inferno Titan. Doesn't seem so bad. Yeah, alright. And then this is 16 land deck because we have so much like lands. This mana is perfect. Don't even worry about it. The white mana. So if I don't add planes to my deck, the only way that I can activate Door to Nothingness is with Chromatic Orrery, I think. Because white is completely useless. I don't know why it's recommending so much red mana. I think we go down to 2 mountains, a lot of green. Actually, I think I can afford more black mana. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can afford way more black mana, actually. Let's get some black cards in here. Definitely I can afford Sign in Blood over... What do I cut? I mean, the obvious answer is Door to Nothingness, but that's just not an option here. So we gotta improvise. And I've decided to cut Wood Elves. It's one of the most replaceable 3-drops. And like all the rest of them do better things. So that seems fine to me. Let's just run it like that. See you guys round 1. Alright, we're playing against Chochiavera. I think that's how you say that. Opponent says you too, thank you. Let's go first. I'm interested to see... Ooh, this hand looks quite good actually. We can go turn 1 Dragon Skull Summit, turn 2 Rampant Growth, turn 3 Cultivate, turn 4 Inferno Titan. That sounds good to me. And then we just hope my opponent has 0 removal in their deck, and it's a perfect curve. Perfect. They're playing green. Inferno Titan I heard is good against green cards, and Reclamation Sage is just a good card. Rampant Growth. I have to get another mountain here because I already have double black. I don't have double green, but I can cultivate for that. Uh-oh. If they counter my cultivate, I will be very sad. Let's go playing around 4 spike because we're smart here. Cultivate. Okay, so we get another forest, and I have double red. There's no triple black in my deck. If I had another island, I would obviously get that, but I guess let's get, a mountain. No, let's just get a swamp. Putting forest into play. Last turn. So if they pass with 2 mana up, I think I'm just going to go for Icy Manipulator instead of Inferno Titan. Especially given that they just Cutthroat. Take 2. Okay. Oddly enough, that can block my Inferno Titan forever. But that's fine. Ooh, we get to Nicol Bolas too. This deck is sweet. Get in there, Inferno Titan. 2, 1. Go ahead. What are we scared of? I guess Control Magic we have Reclamation Sage for. And we can play Nicol Bolas and then flip it the following turn, which is going to be fun. Okay. I'm going to attack before doing anything and see if their game plan is to just regenerate Troll Aesthetic. Because if they don't, that's a lot of damage. And for those wondering, he has Hexproof. I cannot target him with Inferno Titan's ability. If they had a kill spell, they would have done things. So I'm hoping Nicol Bolas just resolves. I think I'm going to play... I don't know what counterspells are in here. I think Mana Leak was in a core set. Okay, they block Regenerate. Okay, it looks like they just have Counterspell up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go Llanowar Visionary. Actually, let's play... I think I'm going to hold off on Nicol Bolas, and I'm just going to play Icy Manipulator first. And I'm playing this one around 4 spike. Oh, that just resolved. I guess I could just tap down their blue mana now. Honestly, did not expect Icy Manipulator to resolve that quickly. But now I could just tap down all their blue mana and then cast the Nicol Bolas. Harbinger of the Tides, Bouncing Inferno Titan. That's fine. Now I take 3. Their Harbinger dies. And then they're in a similarly bad spot next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to draw something. Prime Time's pretty nice, actually. Maybe I just Primeval Titan. Honestly, that seems maybe better than Inferno Titaning here. Because then I can cast all of my spells next turn. Prime Time, yes. Getting Dismal Backwater gains me some life. And it gives me double blue as well. Sulfur Springs. I think I just get my last mountain. And then pass turn. On upkeep, we hit their island. And I think we're doing it, guys. Tap this. I don't want to get control magic because then they can attack, but even control magic is fine because I have Reclamation Sage. Look how much more fun this is than playing elves. Okay, so they thought for a while before letting that get tapped. So they probably have some type of play here. Okay. Ooh, Vivian Reed's quite good. I am just going to move to combat and attack and see what happens here. Get more lands out of my deck. It feels so good to attack with Primeval Titan. It's an experience you don't get to enjoy too often, but when you do, Forest, Swamp, when you do, it is glorious. I honestly don't care if they kill my thing. Oh, I want to actually Icy Manipulator their Yavimaya Coast. If they don't block Regenerate, that means they're holding up mana for something, and 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they're doing the block Regenerate. That's fine. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So I can go Inferno Titan, Land of War, Visionary. Yeah, I think that's worth tapping this down. I don't need this much black. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I miscount. That's fine. I could just Inferno Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inferno Titan. Mana Leak is the worst thing that could happen. I just miscounted my Icy Manipulator mana. I thought I would have 3 left over, and then this plays way safer. As it currently stands, this is not the optimal play. I think I should have just chanced it with them having 3 mana available, and then, you know, been able to do other things. But we'll see what they can do. As long as I get to attack again with Primeval Titan, that's going to be fun. So what am I afraid of now? Sublime Epiphany? I guess giving them like a double troll aesthetic could be an option. But I think we're just going to play land and attack. Attack. Hits their face. Like, even Sublime Epiphany, what do they do? Like, counter my Inferno Titan trigger, make it troll aesthetic, and draw a card? Let's get Sulfur Springs Forest. It's gotta be the Epiphany, right? But then they, like, so they Sublime Epiphany, and then they double block my Inferno Titan, but then they lose both troll aesthetics? Yeah. Oh, and they can, okay, they can bounce my Primeval Titan. That makes it a little bit worse, but I think this is still fine. They have Hexproof. I don't really care about that. It's clever, but it's not going to save them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can I just play this and flip it? I think so. Play this. Each opponent discards. And then I could just, I can reanimate this. Or I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can flip this and then get back an Inferno Titan. And I can still Icy Manipulator. That seems fun. Yeah, sure. Let's get back Inferno Titan. 3 to the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm trying to think what they can do for 8 mana. Like, do I want to Icy Manipulator their mana? I think not. I think I'll let them play things and then just tap down blockers. I'm having so much fun right now. They're playing Land War Elves. That just dies. Okay, they're doing that. Maybe they're hoping that I tap something mid-combat. No, I'm just gonna tap Yavimaya Coast here. Their plan is just Land War Elves go. I think that's noble and acceptable. Let's just move to combat and just see what they have. I guess I can draw 2 cards first. Okay. Let's attack. 1 there. I don't know another card that gets them out of this. I guess there's a card that bounces 2 target creatures to their owner's hand. I gotta stop calling things. What is it? Peel from Eternity or whatever? Okay, just concede. They had something. So I saw Sublime Epiphany from them. This one, Peel from Reality. That's like the only card I could think of them having there. Their deck's like not scary. A big part of me wants Cavalier of Night. 4/5 lifelink seems good. I also kind of like Stormtide Leviathan. Creatures without flying or island walk can't attack. No, that stops all my stuff. Plague-on Merfolk is interesting, but I think our deck's perfect. Honestly, I don't think I could have asked for a better opening hand to mulligan. Yeah, I'm actually going to keep this. I'm going to get rid of... All these cards are good. I like Nicol Bolas. It's a 4-mana 4/4, because I need to draw a forest for this hand to work, but most of my deck is green, so we're just going to assume that happens. I need Ulcerate because I need some amount of interaction, otherwise I just die. So it's between Inferno Titan and Nicol Bolas. I think I bottom Inferno Titan because I can turn 3 Nicol Bolas if I hit a green source on turn 2, and that seems worthwhile. That was honestly the perfect draw. I don't know what this hand needed more than a 5-mana do nothing, but really good. Alright, green source. Perfect. I will ulcerate their thing they're gonna flash in here, because that's like, it's just gonna do a lot of damage, and I don't want to deal with that. Fertile ground on the tapped land, respectable. But we're gonna draw a forest here. Sign in Blood, beautiful, beautiful. We might be dying. Somehow our opponent's out ramping us. Hornet's Nest. Okay, that's something. Here's me just not drawing any lands, let alone green sources. Although a green source would have been nice. Troll Aesthetic, sure. Right, that's not great. Not great at all. Let's discard Sphinx of Uthun, because I actually do have ways to reanimate that card. I take 3. Honestly, like, they only have 3 cards in hand. This is not the worst position to be in. They can Sublime Epiphany, I suppose. Seedborn. Ooh. Okay, that's still not that scary. Because it's not, yeah. What am I doing here? I think the answer is Rampant Growth. Try and bait out a counter. See what happens. Okay. This match is still winnable. I know there's a lot of people doubting that, but it is certainly still winnable. Let's get an island. And now, if I want to Nicol Bolas, I can. They have 2 cards in hand. I'm taking 5. That is quite a lot. Fish Mystic. I can play Rada and then hope to hit a land off the top. That might be my best shot. She blocks Seedborn Muse. And she eats a counterspell better than Cultivate. I'd rather resolve Cultivate or Nicol Bolas here. But I think they just counter this, copy Troll Aesthetic, and kill me. And that's going to be bad. Yeah. I mean, they had every card on every turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm pretty dead here. But like, even though I stumbled for, what was that, 7 turns I didn't draw a land, like, we were 1 turn away from, like, still having a good shot at winning. And our opponent's showing us a lot more of their deck. Okay. I'm just going to concede. I don't want to give them any more info, but, like, you know, if they don't have Sublime Epiphany there, I can block their creatures and good to go. So, as long as they don't have that card, we're fine. I almost want to Engineered Plague-on Troll. It's like the only way I have to deal with Troll Aesthetic. Honestly, Murder doesn't seem that great here. I haven't seen too many creatures I'd like to kill, so I'm just going to bring in Cavalier of Night. I know it's harder on the mana, but it does gain us life. We'll run it like that. And we're going first. Okay, so this is a hand where not having green will hurt us. When it sent me a message. Hi, you two. Send them a smiley face. I mean, you're not drafting this deck to mulligan hands like this. We just need a green source. That's all there is to it. I have every other color. Their deck's very slow. Turn 2 green. Turn 2 blue. Okay. I mean, it's a land. I'll take... If we're not going to draw green, at least draw a land so we can play Icy Manipulator or something. And I'm hoping they don't have the flash creature, because that would get a little bad. Come on! Every single game, turn 2 Brynhord Cutthroat. Okay, well, I don't think I've really seen many counterspells from their turn. They might Artificer's Epiphany and then make this a 3/2. Forest? Swamp. Alright, well... don't have a counterspell and we're still okay. They didn't, okay. Just a 2/1. Seedborn Muse would be annoying. Okay, there's our forest. So this is 5 mana. Play Sylvan Ranger because it blocks Brynhorn Cutthroat so well. We're gonna get another forest. Because I already have double black. I don't have double red. But I already have a double green card in hand, so we'll do that. see what they do on their turn. Like, if they don't do anything end of turn here, that's actually pretty nice. They boomerang the manipulator. Yikes. Alright. That's cool, though. I just need them to not have Sublime Epiphany on turn 6. And then things get a little bit better for me. Rampant Growth I do like. So let's go Forest. Thorn Lieutenant. And then Rampant Growth for a red source. Although honestly, green lets me go Elvish Mystic Vivian Reed, so I guess that. And then I'm not going to attack with Sylvan Ranger. I'm actually okay like triple blocking this if I need to. And they didn't have a play. Great. So here's where Sublime Epiphany maybe just kills me. They have 6 mana. Forest. How do I play around this? We can go Elvish Mystic. It's a good start. Am I okay with Icy Manipulator getting Epiphanied? Yeah, I think so. Like, I need to put things in play. And they very clearly have it. But Epiphany's not amazing here, because, like, they counter this, make a Brynhorn Cutthroat, draw a card. That's good. But, like, bouncing Thorn Lieutenant is bad. Bouncing Sylvan Ranger is bad. Bouncing Elvish Mystic, I guess, is fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you just turn 6 Sublime Epiphany every game, sure. They do bounce the Mystic. It does, in fact, happen. But we have Vivian Reed, which can hopefully dig us out of this. Hornet's Nest is really fine. I'm okay with that one. I think, unless they have... I don't know if there's, like, another 4-mana counter. If they have, like, specifically Counterspell here, I could see that being bad. 2, 3, 4, 5 for Vivian Reed. Playing around Mana Leak? Please resolve. Okay, we're in business. We are in business. Runescarred Demon. I tapped out of Nicol Bolas, but I think I do in fact get Runescarred Demon. Then I Sign in Blood myself. And then I try Ulcerate 1 turn too late as well. I Wild Growth a Forest. Pass turn. Hoping that their end of turn play isn't too scary. Or hoping it's not existent. What does this convoke? They have Court of Calling? No! Oh, okay. Oh no. Well, I have Ulcerate, so I can at least stop the loop. So there's that, but that is a problem. Okay, uptick Vivian Reed. I grab Dragon Skull Summit. That actually answers both of the problems I was just complaining about. I play this. So I'm going to cast a Runescarred Demon. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. So Runescarred Demon gives me 4 left. They're going to Sublime Epiphany bouncing Vivian Reed. That's honestly fine. And then I Ulcerate the Archaeomancer in response to the trigger. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Runescarred Demon. Yeah, well, they're bouncing Vivian. That's honestly fine. So we kill the Archaeomancer. I don't actually know if this stops it from being copied. I sure hope it does. Okay, it does stop the copy. So the Infinite Loop is done. They have giant creatures, but I can chump block. And then Inferno Titan can at least kill Brineborn Cutthroat. And then trade for the other Brineborn Cutthroat. They draw a land. Okay, we chump. Part of me likes double blocking, actually. Although, the problem with double blocking... No, I don't think I double block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can Inferno Titan Vivian if I keep my Elvish Mystic around. But I don't want to go to 5 here, because that seems a little bit suspicious. But we're going to 5. I need all these cards. Ooh, Sphinx of Utun. Guess I have to lead 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can Sphinx and go up to 12 mana, but that is not enough to Inferno Titan. So let's just start with Inferno Titan. Actually, this is tough. I'm going to start with Vivian Reed here. 5 mana Vivian Reed. Vivian upticks. So they didn't counter her. I don't think they have a counter spell. I'm honestly just going to get a land here. Play the Swamp, play Inferno Titan. Playing around Force Spike. Okay. Target that thing. No, they have a spell! Visium Meddler. Oh, geez. Okay. So they change Inferno Titan's ability to target that. That doesn't impact too much. This has been a close game. The Sublime Epiphany loop is... Oh, they have more? Good lord. I think I'm just very dead. Harbinger of the Tides. They can't bounce anything. That just pumps up their guys. I'm still not immediately dead. Okay, that attack... I think we're 6-5. I think this double block just makes sense, because this does 8 and this is 9 total toughness, and then I just chump here. I gotta hit something really good here. Because the problem is, like, the thing I could have drawn... Okay, Primeval Titan's actually quite good. Uptick Vivian Reed, because they don't have any things I can target. They only have 2 cards in hand. I'm hoping they're pretty useless. Llanowar Visionary. Lightning Bolt wouldn't have helped. Chromatic Ori would be very good, though. Okay, so we have that. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with Visionary. Or how much mana do I have? Can I Titan into Sphinx? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? No. Okay, so let's Visionary first. Titan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all resolving. That's all good signs. Let's get Mountain, Swamp, play Evolving Wilds. So I can't really draw any more lands. I have Titan to block the Brinehorn Cutthroat, even if they cast a spell here, and they didn't. And then I can set up a Sphinx, like I just need a Turtle down. And then I can set up Sphinx of Uthun plus into Chromatic Orrery and then Door to Nothingness win. Which will be so sweet. 6-5, yeah. Why block? Hexproof and indestructible, sure. They're not casting that on their turn though, so this just stays a 6-5, and this can become very large. Troll Aesthetic. Yeah, I think I might actually be doing this. I get my last basic. So I have actually just a lot of good stuff, and we're shuffling, so I don't know what Vivian Reed's hitting. There it is, Chromatic Orrery. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play this. Okay, now I just need to make sure I survive this turn. So let's uptick Vivian. Nicol Bolas gets rid of the last card in their hand. That'll be very useful information. Okay, it's just a forest. They have no cards in hand. I need 2 blockers available, and I currently have 3. I can 1, 2, 3. I can flip this Reanimate Inferno Titan. That doesn't do a whole lot. I think we're going for the max win here. I didn't come here to not play Door to Nothingness. Go. You have 1 turn to top deck. Don't you dare concede before I can activate Door to Nothingness. Please. What did you draw? They said a thing. They said, oh no. What is this frowny face? What does that mean? Opponent, what are you doing? Okay. They're swinging out. That's a good sign. So Bolas here. This card here and the 2-3 on the 2-2. I take 1. They regenerate. I think I can even beat a Time Warp. Seedborn Muse, we did it! Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, Door to Nothingness, you! I don't even think it matters what I click. This is hard. Then this is white. Then this one is white. Then this one is green. This one is green. This one is blue. Yeah, we did it! GG's. Door to Nothingness win number 1 takes him down with that's a lot of style points right there. I will see you guys round 2. So mid rounds I cut a swamp for a forest because I only had 7 green sources. Now I have 8, which is still sketchy, but it's better. Alright, we're here for round 2 against Oral. We're gonna go first. Let's see if we get trophy with this deck. That would be unbelievable. Here we go. Turn 1 Wild Growth, turn 2 Cultivate, turn 3 Vivian Reed or Rada. That's a good start. This is so much more fun than just playing elves. We're also going to try and get at least 1 more Door to Nothingness win. If I could draw Chromatic Orrery more consistently, I think we'd have a good shot. Opponent Mulligan. This is honestly not very exciting for them. Although, if they Force Spike my Cultivate, they cannot. I don't think Mana Tithe was printed in a core set. But if it was, that's going to be very sad. Cultivate. Okay. Let's get Mountain. I have double black, a blue card. I think Island lets me play an untapped thing. I could also get a green for Court of Calling, but I'm likely to hit a 3rd green, so let's just get double red. Pass turn. Oh, that's not fair. Not chill at all. I cast white rampant growth. It's even better than that. So I can play Vivian Reed. She takes a hit, but I don't think that's so bad. I can get down Rada. Honestly, I think Rada plus Thorn Lieutenant here is a little bit better. I like Vivian Reed, but... Ooh, go boss the Ravager. Ah, now I have to play Dismal Backwater if I want to play that. That's cool, though. The downside of getting double red was specifically that type of thing happening. But now I have double blockers. Then I can get down Vivian Reed and do some stuff. I also... By playing more creatures, I'm also setting up for Court of Calling. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, Leonid War Leader. Moderately problematic. Rampant Growth I don't love. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can Court of Calling for 4. That's not quite good enough. Let's Vivian Reed. Uptick. Yeah, Leonid War Leader, we're gonna have to find an answer here. I will grab Inferno Titan. And there's a Sulphurous Springs on top. I guess it depends what I would prefer. I think the card draw of playing this is better, because I'm just gonna Inferno Titan next turn. Reclamation Sage is good too. We just gotta hope they don't have anything too good this turn. 5 white mana is a lot though. Archangel of Thune with lifelink. Oh boy. Okay, that's cool. I can kill the Archangel at least. Those attack Vivian, he's attacking Vivian. I think I just double block here, and then Vivian takes 2, and then I get to down tick kill Archangel. This actually goes really well for me, I think. I lose Rada, but that's fine. Reclamation Sage, so we kill this. Then we play this. Inferno Titan kills 1 cat. Very expensive Inferno Titan. Play this, we gain a life, and then hopefully their hand empty soon, we can Nicol Bolas. Thorn Lieutenant, I can chump block to save Vivian Reed if I feel the need. Okay, that doesn't do anything immediately. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. They can kill Wild Growth, I guess. That's actually pretty good against my deck, funnily enough. Ulcerate is pretty useful here. I can uptick Vivian Reed. Hopefully it'll land. Elvish Mystic, Elvish Visionary. They have 1 card in hand, so I really want to cast Nicol Bolas. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I cannot 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can Bolas into Visionary, and I think that's better than grabbing a land here. But I can't ulcerate then, and I kind of want to ulcerate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the safe play here. Let's go Forest. You always lead with your card draw first. What am I thinking? Oh, okay, this works actually even better. I get to Reclamation Sage, the Glorious Anthem. And then Inferno Titan kill the cat. And then if they block with Night, I get to ulcerate. Kills here. They just concede. They didn't even have to see it. I love it. Alright, mono white things. Definitely want Cavalier of Night. Engineered Plague, honestly enough. I can name cats or things like that. Troll Ascetic can just block forever. I don't know how useful that is, but it's something. Ooh, Poison Tip Archerer, 2/3 Death Touch Reach. Maybe that's better than Troll Ascetic. Let's bring in this. Get rid of Sphinx. It's very, very ambitious, I suppose. I could even get rid of Nicol Bolas and just cut blue. That does make the mana a lot more consistent, because now I can do this. I mean, this is what I should have done before, but I built this deck to have fun. I didn't build this deck to win. Well, I did both, right? Let's add green black, and then I need to make some other cuts. I like Vivictus Asmati. I really should get rid of this. It just, like, I can't imagine a world where I'm actually activating Door to Nothingness. I think against anything but aggressive mono white I keep it in, but they even have the thing that kills my artifacts and enchantments, so it's just like almost impossible for me to get that to work out. One more cut. What do I name? Man, I don't want to cut this, but I know I should. It's like pretty bad. Alright, fine. But what am I ramping into then? Just sadness? Fine. Goodbye, Vivictus Asmati. I took all the fun out of my deck. I'm probably going to lose, and I'm going to feel the punishment. And then because of my penance, I have to bring back Door to Nothingness round 3. Honestly, though, this hand looks good. Opponent mulligan to 6, and they play a human soldier that, oddly enough, dies to Sylvan Ranger. Acceptable. I don't believe Strip Mine is in this cube. That would be... Okay, well that's a cool combo. Acceptable. Okay, given that I drew Cavalier of Night, this is hard. I can get black for murder, but that's pretty reactive. I can get red for Rada. I can get like... but that puts me so far behind Cavalier of Night. I'm still gonna get Rada mana. Well, I regret everything. It's a 4-3. Well, I could still draw a swamp and kill it. I'll just take the 4 here. I'm gonna have to chump block eventually. That's an insane curve, by the way. Let's do this, play Rada. Drawing Evolving Wilds. That's unfortunate. I mean, I'm not blocking here, so let's attack Boss Riquette. So if they have nothing, I can kill Boss Riquette. 5-4 indestructible. Glorious Anthem, holy cow. Imagine if I'd gotten a swamp here. They didn't attack! Oh, that's glorious. Okay, well, what do we make of that? I think we're going to Evolving Wilds here. And pass turn. We're gonna end up murdering this Elite Vanguard. I can also Court of Calling for 2. I guess getting something like Elvish Mystic if I need to. Leonin War Leader. That one's kind of worthy of being murdered. Okay, so now they probably attack with Elite Vanguard. They don't. Alright, so let's grab a Swamp. I mean, I think I just win. They have no cards in hand. This worked out pretty nicely. Sign in Blood. I don't really want to draw that, so I guess I'm just going to Court of Calling here. Green, green, 1. See what I can get for 2 or less. Foreign Lieutenant, Elvish Mystic. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I think I'm just going to get the Mystic. Lightning Bolt on top. So I can't do a whole lot here. Can go Forest, Wild Growth the Forest. And then I can get greedy and wait for them to activate Boss Riquette. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I can't even block Leonin War Leader enough to kill it. So I think I just do this now. Before they draw something too scary. And then I can chump block the Elite Vanguard. And then hopefully hit a black source eventually, and then I can Cavalier of Night kill it. And Lightning Bolt stops them from ultimating Boss Riquette. The Guy Hunter off the top, I guess that's getting bolted. Oh, wow, why is that a 5-5? Whoa, 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 why is that a 5-5? That's not chill. Draw Bolt, Thorn, this is like, the draws are really bad here. Well, I have to play this. Honestly, I'm still in trouble. Oh, wait. I can Vivian Reed here. Vivian Reed killing Leonin Skyhunter. And then I attack into Boss Riquette with Rada. And Sylvan Ranger. Because they have no cards in hand. This seems quite reasonable. Alright, maybe they don't know what First Strike does. But the reason for the Sylvan Ranger attack is so they cannot ultimate Boss Riquette. And it just puts them in such a bad position. Or maybe... Oh, I see. They don't get to see the top card of my library. Wait, what? How do you have 2? Well, I mean... That's pretty good. Alright, now we're back in trouble. Although I just need to find a black source. And I have Rada plus Vivian activation plus Rada to hit it. So hopefully pretty likely. Forest doesn't quite cut it. So let's uptick Vivian Reed, because I need a black source. Dragon Skull Summit, good enough. Play that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cavalier, sacrifice Sylvan Ranger. And that's probably going to do it. I beat 2 Leonin War Leaders. Sacrifice another creature. Yes. Destroy that one. Okay, it just auto-targeted for me. I'm not going to say GG. I don't know. The aggro GGs are tough, but this is very difficult for them to win from. Attack Bossery. And this is why I sideboarded the way I did. Cavalier of Night is so good in this matchup. Okay, we are in the finals with this deck. I'm keeping the Door to Nothingness in the deck until I activate it again. See you guys there. Oh, right, we're playing against Dormitician. We have this hand. It is a 1-lander. Oh, boy. I have to mulligan this. It's so bad. This hand is also pretty bad, but at least it has early interaction. I can keep this, and not really going to be casting Court of Calling anytime soon. We're just going to hope that I draw Cultivate off the top, and then I can like ulcerate their creature and then Play a turn 6 Primeval Titan. They mulled a 5, so... Okay, I mean... Okay. Probably just gonna ulcerate this Savannah Lions, because it's just gonna hit me for so much damage. Yeah, this is a lot of damage that I'm taking, but I'm just gonna kill this. Ooh. Okay. Door to Nothingness was perfect there. Yeah, the mulled a 5 pretty good. Yeah, I need Cultivate here. What is... Fostery Cat is like the best card in mono white. I strongly regret ulcerating the cat, but I don't know if I had really any other option. Chromatic Ori. Well, I have the combo. I think I'm just very dead though. Now I need to decide. I know I said I would keep in Door to Nothingness, but I also want to make sure that I get a game 3. Because trophying with this deck would be good. But did I really trophy with the deck if I got rid of Door to Nothingness? That is the question we have to ask ourselves. Okay, so we need to make some plays. Engineered Plague seems like a decent answer. I just name Human. I like that. Cavalier of Knights coming in. Poison Tip Archer. We're definitely getting rid of Vivictus Asmati. If that was anything else, it would be good. I'm getting rid of Court of Calling. And Sphinx of Uthun, I guess. That lets me cut Island Dismal Backwater for Forest Swamp. That makes my deck a lot more consistent. Although, no, yeah, that just makes my deck more consistent. Part of me wants Vampire Sovereign, because like flyers against white are good, but I already have Nicol Bolas, I guess. Oh, I guess with that switch I'm cutting Bolas for Vampire Sovereign, because I just have a City of Brass in that case. The thing is, Bolas is pretty good at like nabbing their last card in hand. I don't know if I... the life gain's probably pretty nice. I'm keeping Bolas in, and I'm keeping this island in for... like having double mountains for Inferno Titan. Part of me wants to actually cut City of Brass. I know it helps like fix my mana, but can do a lot of damage to me. No, I can't cut that. This would be so much easier if I could get rid of this. You know, fine, we'll play to win. There's a fine line between memeing and winning, and we'll play to win. We can bring in Vampire Sovereign in that case. And now I just have all good cards against them. I could even get rid of Runescar Demon, but I think that card's actually kind of good here. Right now I have Nicol Bolas plus Island. Honestly seems fine. We'll run it like that. I know I said I would, but also winning is fun, and I at least want to get a game 3. Because their deck seems quite good. I draw a ramp spell. This hand can get there. It has a turn 2 Thorn Lieutenant. I don't think I can mulligan this. Because I think I sided up to 17 land. It mulled to 6. Okay. Alright, deck. Just give me Rampant Growth into Cultivate. That'd be nice. Okay, Cultivate. Great draw. You know, we just need one more land and then we're golden. I get the old Mountain Swamp off of Cultivate. Then I have all the mana I need. Okay, I mean, this honestly worked out so strangely perfect. Cultivate. We're going to get red, black. I'll probably block the Knight of Glory. If they have a Boss Riquette, I don't know how many times I can face that card before I just get sick of it. Double green. I do have some good double green cards. So let's see. Primeval Titan and Vivian Reed are my double green. Double black are much more. So I'm going to get black. And we'll put Mountain into play. Pass turn. Eliminate. Okay, but I get a 1/1. I can't block, but it's not the worst. I know we're a Visionary. I quite like that. It blocks the Knight of Glory. I think I have any... Oh, I guess I could draw Sign in Blood exactly. That's why I have Swamps. Sylvan Ranger. That's going to be good too, actually. That can get me another black or green. But the plan here is to block Knight of Glory if possible. And if I can't, then I just play Sylvan Ranger and then double block with my elves. Or Reclamation Sage or anything. Opposing Sovereign. Okay. Honestly, kind of annoying. I do honestly like that too. I think for the sake of mana efficiency, we're gonna go Sylvan Ranger into Vampire Sovereign. Ability, yes. And I'm just gonna get another forest. Play the forest. Play Vampire Sovereign tapped. Gain some life, drain some life. I have one elf that can block if they attack with both. Boss Riquette obviously is annoying, but that's fine. And then we can race them. I can Runescar Demon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can Runescar Demon next turn if I need to. Totally fine taking 3 here. They murder my Sovereign. Okay. Lightning Bolt was pretty good. go ahead and get down. Oh, I can't Nicol Bolas and Lightning Bolt. So I think I'm going to go with Poison Tip Archer here. And then attack with Sylvan Ranger. Because we're going to Lightning Bolt something. Because I want their hand to get empty. And then I play Nicol Bolas and nab their like game-winning 6-drop or whatever. They Doomblade my Visionary. That's fine. Slowly draining their life. They play Caves of Koilos. And hopefully they don't have any other plays here. Beginning of combat, we're going to bolt the Knight of Glory. They lose another life. And they don't do anything, so we get to go Nicol Bolas. Discard your last card. Yeah, okay! Okay! We're fighting for the trophy. Oh, I really don't think I could put these cards in. But I know I want to. I did already live the dream once, though. I think we're just going to try and close out the trophy. That seems more reasonable. I already did it once. If I hadn't done it once, then maybe I would change things up. Ooh, okay. This hand's slow, but I don't think I'm going to do much better. Opponent kept 7 for the first time, though. They mulled to 5 and won. They mulled to 6 and lost. So, by logic, mulling to 7 would be the most crushing defeat yet. Or did they keep 7? They did. Okay, they play Plains. No 1-drop? Nice. I draw Mountain. I think I'm gonna go Dragon Skull Summit tapped. I don't think Wasteland or anything's in the cube. And this just gives me more options, because like I'm probably just gonna go Swamp and then discard, but if I end up drawing a Forest here, that's gonna be pretty nice. Nicol Bolas. Okay, let's try and hit a Forest next turn. I don't mind discarding here. Okay, there's my Forest. So we're gonna discard I think Nicol Bolas. I don't have any green. Or blue, I mean. Liana Spectre. Well, that's just annoying. I think I'm gonna get rid of Reclamation Sage. Or is Thorn Lieutenant better? I guess next turn I'm gonna play Llanowar Visionary. And then I'll have 5 mana. I'm gonna get rid of Reclamation Sage. I didn't really see any enchantments from them. I'm gonna be sad if they like pacify my Inferno Titan, but it is what it is. Whoa, Wild Growth is free. That's quite good, actually. Now I can Inferno Titan next turn. If they don't kill my Llanowar Visionary. This. Ooh, okay. That's gonna be good eventually. You know what? It really does hurt getting hit by Liliana's Spectre after you discard the hand size, though. Okay, eliminate. Not the best, but it's fine. Runescarred Demon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So let's go Elvish Mystic into Thorn Lieutenant, land, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if they don't kill my Mystic, I can Inferno Titan, and that's going to be quite good. Oh, let's do that. That seems way better. Get in there, prime time. So they kill it, but I still get the things, and that's why I like this more than Inferno Titan. So we're going to grab... I want a Swamp, and my only blue card's gone, so I don't need an island. I honestly kind of want to just get double Swamps, although... I guess being able to Inferno Titan and Lightning Bolt in the same turn would be good. So I'll get Swamp Mountain. I don't want to take damage off my lands. I think the one way I lose this is them like clocking me by like Boss Heading a Liliana Spectre and then doing something crazy. Demonic Embrace. 5/2. Whenever it's put into your graveyard, you can pay 3 life and discard a card to get it back. Okay. Now I can go 3, 4, 5. I want a Sylvan Ranger first. Sylvan Ranger, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Ability, yes. We'll get a Swamp. Play the Swamp. Play the Titan. Kill the thing. Attack for 3. And they did not pay life to keep it. So they have 2 cards in hand. I'm at 9. I think we're going to Runescarred Demon for a way to gain life. Or play Cavalier of Night, depending on what they do. Although I think I have lethal. 6, 79, 10. Yeah, we did it! Oh, that's beautiful. You guys said I couldn't trophy with this deck. I'm sure a lot of people in the comments said I could not trophy with this deck. I mean, I did sideboard to make it better in some of the games. That is fair. But I did also win with a combo. At least one time, so that's glorious. I mean, this deck, it had all the pieces of a good deck with just some random dead cards in it. Which I think is a little bit fun, because sometimes those random dead cards are insane, like that one game. Anyway, this is why I love Core Set Cube. You really don't get to build these decks anywhere else. you would just get way too punished. And this format's like just slow enough where, you know, a turn 7 Runescar demon might just get there. If you guys enjoyed this, consider subscribing. It really does help the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.